A USPS mail courier earns less than $50,000 a year on an average. But there is another similar job that can pay up to $170K per year for delivering packages. It's being a UPS driver. In fact, their salary is almost same as that of a senator or a representative who earn about $174K. And it's surely much more than what a police chief would make. In this video, we'll tell you the details of how a UPS driver can make $170K. More importantly, we'll discuss the 5-step process that you can take to go from applying for this job to donning that coveted uniform. Wow, but how did this happen? Why does this package delivery job pay so well? One word, union. A quick visit to the company's website confirms that about 70% of those hardworking people at UPS are covered under the Teamsters Union umbrella. That's about 340,000 individuals. Teamsters is a labor union that operates in US and Canada. It represents mostly blue-collar workers. So Teamsters had threatened a big strike if they could not reach an agreement with UPS management. And given UPS's size and how critical it is to US economy, a strike at UPS would have touched every American and caused ripple effects across the economy. In fact, Teamsters had shown exactly what it can do in the recent past, in 1997 to be precise. The negotiation then led to a massive strike. That strike crippled UPS and led to losses of millions of dollars. And that was much before UPS started bringing Amazon packages to every household in America. The strike led to victory for the union even then. So what exactly are the new benefits that the union secured for the UPS workers that has got everyone talking? So what is the annual salary increment at your job? 2%? 3%? The UPS workers got a salary boost that an average worker like us can only dream of. According to UPS calculation, over a period of 5 years, the workers' compensation is set to grow from $145,000 today to about $170,000. Their minimum hourly wage would be a solid $25.75 with an impressive $7.5 raise by the end of this 5-year period. In one of the key concessions, the deal also focuses on improving the conditions of part-time workers, whom the union highlighted as most vulnerable to exploitation. Their starting pay is set to jump from the current $16.2 to a solid $21 an hour, along with comprehensive pension and healthcare benefits. Once the news of this new pay deal broke, online searches, Google searches with UPS or United Parcel Service went through the roof. There was 50% surge in job searches, as reported by Bloomberg News based on data from Indeed. So are you interested in getting a piece of this lucrative pie? Would you like to know how to apply for this job and become a UPS driver yourself? Then stay on to find out. UPS drivers are responsible for ensuring that packages are delivered safely and on time. Their work involved navigating through city streets, suburban areas, and rural roads. It's definitely a job that demands physical stamina and ability to do multiple tasks with absolute precision. Every day, the UPS drivers hit the road with the goal of delivering packages to countless destinations. They have to carefully drive their truck through the busy city streets, where traffic can clearly be a challenge. But as we can see, the rewards can be immense. In fact, this deal puts UPS driver in close proximity to earning brackets of professionals like software engineers, finance directors, physician assistants, all of whom boast of an average salary of about $110,000 to $115,000, according to data from Indeed. Wow! I'm interested in becoming the driver for UPS and beat my neighbors in earnings. How do I do that? Here is a step-by-step rundown of what it takes to snag one of the most coveted job positions in the market. Step 1. Begin by checking the available positions on UPS website. UPS has 2 types of package delivery roles. One is a combination position, which can involve some warehouse work along with driving. The other one is an exclusive driving position. You have to make sure that you meet all the requirements listed in each job listing, which can vary a bit depending on the job location. But these requirements usually include the following: ability to lift up to 70 pounds, possession of a valid driver's license. Note that commercial driving license is not required. Successful completion of a US Department of Transportation physical exam. Of course, you need to be legally eligible to work in the US, and you should be willing to adhere to UPS appearance standards, including wearing their very recognizable uniform. Now to step 2. UPS would do a background check on the candidates that apply online, and shortlisted candidates will be called for interview. So in this step, you go through that interview process. In step 3, candidates who pass the interview step would now need to pass a physical exam, the DOT physical exam. These exams are administered by licensed medical examiners and remain valid up to 24 months. UPS does cover the cost of this exam, but this exam is very important considering the physical nature of the job. A full-time UPS driver can easily expect to work 8 to 10 hours every day. Step 4 is the training before the job. It typically involves enrollment in a training program in one of UPS's Integrad driving schools. This training equips candidates to handle UPS packages in different situations, which may include situations like handling packages on a slippery road. Now the last step 5. The candidates who pass through all of this are chosen to get into UPS, but they have to undergo a probation of 30 days. During this period of 30 days, UPS assesses the compatibility between the individual and the company. So you need to be very careful, as employment can be terminated during this period because they're trying to gauge long-term fitment. That's it? Okay, I'm going to go and apply right now. Hold on. Before you apply, you must also know about the potential challenges that you may have to face. Well, even that can be challenge for some. But here are the real issues that you may encounter as a UPS driver. Okay, life on the road, delivering packages, and handling all sort of logistics can be quite fulfilling. But there is a catch. The job can throw a curveball at your work-life balance. Someday, you might be able to wrap up sooner than expected, while on some other day, you may be in for a longer haul. That inconsistency may make planning for personal stuff very, very challenging. Those packages won't deliver themselves, right? Here's the deal. Hauling those packages day and night can really take a toll on your body. Lifting, moving, and navigating in all type of weather conditions can wear you down over time. So it's a reminder that staying in constantly good physical shape would be very crucial for you in this job. While UPS salaries are indeed very lucrative, it's very important to note that you would likely not start at the top of the ladder. You may need to put in some time and gain some experience before those paychecks starts looking really impressive. Speaking of time, let's also talk about the roads to riches. Climbing up the financial ladder at UPS isn't exactly an overnight journey. Seniority plays a big role, not only in your pay, but also in getting those coveted routes. But again, it would likely take many years before you get there. So if you are not patient type, then you may want to consider some other career. This one is interesting. So dogs are man's best friend, right? Well, not always. Delivering packages means you'll be meeting a lot of these well-meaning four-legged friends. While most of them are friendly, you may encounter less than hospitable pup once in a while. Mail couriers or package delivery guys getting bitten by dogs is unfortunately pretty common. So you would need to watch your back. UPS trucks have been humorously dubbed as big brown microwave. That's quite a phrase, isn't it? Well, you must know that the inside of a UPS truck, particularly on a summer afternoon, isn't exactly an air-conditioned space. They can sometimes become real hot. No wonder they are called those big brown microwaves. Now this next one may not be a turn-off for many. UPS drivers might find themselves in some interesting situations. In fact, according to some former drivers, it's quite possible that somebody on their regular route may express a desire to pursue a romantic relationship. Stories abound of somebody opening the door in a very alluring manner, dressed in, let's say, interesting fashion. And it's not one-sided. Both male and female drivers have their share of interesting encounters. And there you have it. Who could have thought that being a UPS driver could be so interesting and so rewarding? Yes, if you have it in you to navigate some of the challenging aspects of the job, it can be really lucrative. Are you thinking that instead of doing such labor-intensive jobs, you are better off doing smaller gigs? Then make sure you watch this video about the truth behind the gig economy. See you soon.